How can you make her deeply miss you? When she is no longer by your side, how can your presence still echo in her mind? In the quest for a meaningful and profound relationship, leaving a mark on someone doesn't rely on extravagant gifts or flowery words, but rather on the true essence of who you are. Inspired by Stoic philosophy, we don't seek to grab someone forcefully. Instead, we create a space where they willingly want to return. In today's video, let's delve into the subtle actions, meaningful words, and ways of naturally demonstrating your value, so that even from afar, your image continually lingers in her thoughts. Join me as we uncover 12 unique and effective secrets to engrave your image in someone's heart, making you unforgettable. By adopting the principles of Stoicism, you will learn how to leave a lasting impression by remaining calm, self-controlled, and true to yourself. Before we begin, I encourage you to hit the like button and subscribe to support our channel. Leave a comment to share your feelings or stories, thereby enriching our conversation. Now, let's get started together. Number 1. Don't consistently follow their lead. Let's start with a simple truth. If you're constantly texting or calling someone, you might come off as too available or even desperate. Think about it. When something is always accessible, it often loses its allure. Just like having the same meal every single day would get boring, constantly being in someone's space can have a similar effect. Here's an example to bring this idea to life. Imagine you're an artist working on a painting. If you spend every moment of the day in your studio, you might lose perspective on your work. But stepping away for a while, that can give you a fresh view and a new appreciation for what you're creating. The same principle applies to relationships. When you're not always on the line, you create a space for the other person to miss the laughter, the deep conversations, and the unique aspects of your personality. They begin to value your presence more because they realize it's not a given. It's a special part of their day that isn't always available. From a Stoic perspective, this practice teaches us about self-control and independence. Stoics believe in living a life of virtue and meaning, focusing on personal growth and inner peace, rather than seeking validation from others. By not being overly available, you show that you have your own goals, passions, and pursuits. You're not defined solely by your relationships. Instead, you're a person with a rich, fulfilling life. This doesn't mean ignoring the people you care about. Rather, it's about balancing your presence in a way that fosters appreciation and depth in your connections. Remember, this isn't about playing games or making someone chase after you. It's about respecting yourself and the other person enough to allow space in your interactions. This space is not empty. It's filled with anticipation, reflection, and often a growing appreciation of each other's role in your lives. So take a step back sometimes. Let life's canvas unfold at its own pace. Be worth the wait, not hard to get. Let them feel your absence just enough to realize how much they value your presence. And when you do this, watch how the dynamics of your relationships transform, bringing a new depth that is both rewarding and enriching. Remember, it's not just about making someone miss you. It's about growing as an individual and enhancing the quality of your relationships. Number 2, resist the lure of seeking attention. Picture this. You receive a simple emoji or a casual hello from someone you're interested in. It's tempting to reply immediately, especially if you've been eagerly awaiting their message. But let's pause and think about this from a Stoic perspective. In Stoicism, we learn the value of self-control and not being swayed by every impulse. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Now, apply this wisdom here. If you rush to reply every time, it might give off the impression that you're always available, just waiting for them to reach out. This can make you appear less intriguing and diminish your perceived value. The human brain is wired to appreciate what is not readily available. If you're always quick to respond, they might take your attention for granted, thinking that minimal effort is enough to keep you engaged. Instead, the next time you receive one of these light messages, take your moment. Focus on your goals, your hobbies, or simply being present in the moment. This delay in your response isn't about playing games. It's about showing that you have a full, rich life of your own. It's demonstrating that while you value them, your world isn't revolving around their messages. Here's an example. You're working on a project you're passionate about, and a message pops up. Instead of dropping everything, you choose to finish your task, placing your personal growth and commitments above the instant gratification of a quick chat. When you eventually reply, your response will carry more weight. It subtly communicates that your time and attention are precious. This approach doesn't just make your attention seem more valuable. It naturally makes you more attractive. When they see that you're not always readily available, that your life is full and engaging, they'll be more inclined to make more significant efforts to connect with you. And it's in these moments, when they realize that winning your attention is a rewarding challenge, that they begin to appreciate and miss your presence more deeply. This is the power of embodying Stoic principles in your interactions, showing that you're grounded in your own life and not swayed by every notification. Number 3, develop an aura of mystique. Stoicism teaches us the value of restraint and the power of the unknown. By revealing ourselves gradually, we engage others' natural curiosity, making them think more about us and sparking a desire to know more. Why is this so effective? It's simple. People are inherently curious. If you lay all your cards on the table at once, there's no more mystery, no more puzzle to solve, and the interest soon wanes. However, if you unfold your story bit by bit, it keeps people engaged, eager to discover what lies beneath each layer. Take this scenario as an example. Imagine you've just had a day filled with unexpected turns and delightful surprises. Instead of recounting every single detail to your friends or someone you're interested in, you might casually mention, "Wow, today was filled with surprises," and leave it at that. This approach naturally invites them to ask, "What happened?" or "Tell me more." Each question opens a path to deeper conversation, but only on your terms, when you choose to reveal more. This strategy doesn't just keep you on their mind, it makes every interaction with you thrilling. You become like a novel they can't put down, where every chapter reveals a little more, heightening the intrigue. In true Stoic fashion, this method teaches patience, both to you and the person you're interacting with. It's about enjoying the journey of getting to know each other, without rushing through the pages. So, by cultivating a subtle air of mystery, you embody the Stoic principle of controlling what you reveal and maintaining your autonomy over how much of yourself you share. This not only keeps you interesting, but also makes your social interactions more dynamic and thought-provoking. Keep them guessing, keep them curious, and watch as they become more drawn to you, eager to uncover the depths of your character. Number 4, trigger feelings of jealousy. In Stoicism, we often encounter discussions about managing and understanding emotions, viewing them as part of the natural human experience. Jealousy, typically seen as a negative emotion, can also be perceived through a Stoic lens. When thoughtfully applied, it can gently nudge someone to realize your value, and thus, paradoxically, miss your presence more. However, This isn't about manipulation or causing harm. It's about subtly showcasing the virtues of your life, embodying the Stoic ideal of living well. It involves demonstrating your happiness and contentment with your own life, not to provoke, but to remind them of your shared joys and the fullness of your own existence. Imagine this scenario. You're at a community volunteer event, deeply involved in a group project. You share a picture or a story from this event, not to flaunt your social interactions, but to share your genuine engagement with life. The key here is authenticity. Let your actions reflect your inner tranquility and dedication to personal growth. When they see you not only surviving but thriving, engaging with life and others with a serene joy, it may ignite a subtle sense of longing. They remember the depth and tranquility you brought into their lives, which now, in your absence, feels palpably missing. By fostering a mild sense of what they're missing out on, you encourage a reevaluation of your place in their life. This isn't about sparking envy, but about highlighting the peaceful yet vibrant life you are living, aligned with Stoic virtues. It's about making them miss the calm, stabilizing influence and the genuine moments you shared. Always remember, the goal is not to manipulate emotions, but to inspire them by your example. Let your life speak of your values and joys, and if it stirs a gentle yearning in them, let it be because they see the genuine good in reconnecting with you. This approach ensures that your actions remain rooted in respect and empathy, pillars that should never be compromised. Number 5, leave them wanting more. In every interaction, strive to create an impression that leaves a lasting desire for the next encounter. This Stoic wisdom emphasizes the importance of quality over quantity in our interactions, encouraging us to conclude our exchanges while they are still vibrant and full of life. It's about creating a pace in your relationships that mirrors the rhythm of a well-composed piece of music, knowing just when to pause and allow the anticipation of the next note to build. For instance, you are in the middle of a lively discussion about a mutual interest, such as a recent film or a philosophical idea. It might be tempting to dive deep into every detail and explore every tangent. However, if you choose to conclude the conversation just as it reaches a peak of interest, perhaps with a thought-provoking question or an intriguing proposal for a future adventure, you leave an open loop in their mind. Say something like, "I have a theory about the ending, but I'll share it next time." It might change the way you see the whole story. This approach turns each conversation into a memorable episode, much like a favorite TV series that ends each segment on a cliffhanger. Your companion will find themselves looking forward to your next meeting with keen anticipation, curious about the insights you'll share and the stories you'll tell. By judiciously choosing the moment to say goodbye, you make your presence a scarce and valued gift, enhancing their appreciation and longing for your company. Additionally, this strategy helps maintain a fresh and dynamic interaction pattern. Instead of exhausting all topics and letting conversations fizzle out, you ensure that every meeting is lively and leaves a residue of curiosity and excitement. This not only keeps you on their mind, but also cultivates a sense of emotional depth and intellectual engagement that they will miss in your absence. Mastering the art of leaving them wanting more is a nuanced skill that requires awareness and self-control, reflecting Stoic virtues of wisdom and temperance. By consistently practicing this approach, you not only enrich your relationships, but also foster a mutual respect and eagerness that makes every reunion anticipated and every absence felt. This method is a powerful way to deepen connections in a meaningful way, making them cherish your presence and eagerly await your return. Number 6, show confidence and magnetism. What does it mean to be charismatic in a Stoic sense? It's about more than just being the life of the party. It involves making those around you feel genuinely valued and understood. Picture this. You're at a gathering, and instead of dominating the conversation, you listen intently, react sincerely, and engage meaningfully. When people walk away from talking with you, they feel uplifted and appreciated. That's charisma. It's about leaving a positive imprint on the hearts of others, so they associate you with warmth and genuine engagement. This way, your absence is noted, and your return is anticipated with joy. Now let's talk about confidence. Stoicism teaches us that true confidence comes from an inner assurance in our values and capabilities, not from external validation. It's about knowing your worth without needing constant affirmation from others. For example, when faced with a challenge, a Stoic-inspired individual remains composed and decisive, demonstrating confidence through calm actions rather than boastful words. This kind of confidence is quietly powerful. It draws people in and makes them feel secure in your presence. When you're not around, that sense of assurance you provided stays with them, making them long for your return. Combining charisma with confidence means embodying a presence that's both comforting and inspiring. It's about being someone who not only shines independently, but also brings out the best in others. People are naturally attracted to those who are self-assured and make them feel good. When you embody these qualities, your absence is felt deeply, creating a longing that keeps people looking forward to your next encounter. So, embrace these traits. Be the person who listens, understands, and stands firm in their own self-worth. This not only aligns with Stoic philosophy, but also makes you a person people love to be around and miss when you're gone. Remember, the goal is not just to be remembered, but to be missed in a way that's heartfelt and genuine. If you've made it this far and you're still with us, please take a moment to drop a comment below to share your thoughts, or simply type, "I'm confident and magnetic," if you resonate with the content. Your feedback is invaluable and keeps us inspired for future videos. Now, let's continue. Number 7, prioritize self-care and personal growth. Taking care of yourself might seem straightforward, but it's more profound than you might think. When you engage in activities like regular exercise, you're not just shaping your body, you're also building discipline. Eating well and ensuring you get enough sleep aren't just physical needs. They're acts of respect towards your body, which, according to Stoicism, is the temple of your rational mind. Let's consider mindfulness, a practice rooted in observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment. This doesn't just help in reducing stress, but also aligns you with the Stoic principle of understanding what is within your control and what isn't. When you're calm and centered, you radiate a sort of positive energy that's magnetic. People notice. They feel the calmness you bring into a room, and guess what? They miss that peace when you're not around. Now, about personal growth. This is where you show the world, and more importantly, yourself, that you're committed to becoming a better version of yourself every day. Whether you're picking up a new hobby, learning a new language, or setting personal milestones, these efforts reflect a dynamic spirit. Stoicism teaches us the value of constant growth and adaptation, which not only enriches your life but also makes you incredibly interesting and engaging. Imagine someone who is always learning, always growing. Wouldn't you miss their insights and stories when they're not around? By investing in yourself this way, you become someone who brings value just by being you. Others start to see you as someone who inspires and motivates, someone whose presence is a breath of fresh air. They'll miss you not just for how you made them feel, but for the insights, laughter, and inspiration you bring into their lives. That's the power of living a life aligned with Stoic principles. It makes you unforgettable. Number 8, provide support and compassion. In the journey of relationships, one of the most compelling ways to be memorable is to be genuinely supportive and understanding. Imagine you're the calm in their storm, providing a listening ear and a steady heart during both their triumphs and trials. This doesn't just show empathy. It's a testament to your strength and compassion, traits deeply admired in Stoic philosophy. For example, if they're facing a tough day at work, listen to their concerns without immediately trying to fix everything. Offer insights if they seek them, or simply be there, showing that you care through your attention and presence. This act of being present, neither overwhelming with advice nor distant, demonstrates your respect for their capability to handle life's challenges, a key Stoic value. However, true Stoic support also involves maintaining your own inner peace and boundaries. It's tempting to throw yourself completely into someone else's problems. But remember, Stoicism teaches us the importance of self-preservation and rationality. Support them, yes, but not at the cost of your own mental or emotional well-being. Encourage them towards independence and personal growth, showing that while you are a reliable source of comfort, they are also strong and capable on their own. By being this pillar of strength and understanding, you foster a unique connection. They will come to see you not just as a partner, but as a confidant and a guide. This bond, built on mutual respect and personal integrity, becomes hard to find elsewhere. Thus, when you're apart, the comfort and balance you provide will be deeply missed, drawing them back to you time and again, not out of dependency, but out of a profound appreciation for the tranquility and strength you bring into their lives. Number 9, reveal your authentic self. In the pursuit of making someone miss you, it's essential to reveal the full scope of who you are. Drawing from the Stoic principle of self-sufficiency, remember that your individual worth does not hinge on another's presence in your life. This concept is vital when navigating relationships or kindling a longing in someone for your company. Let's say you have a myriad of interests. Maybe you're passionate about painting, deeply involved in a local sports league, or committed to learning a new language. These activities enrich your life, adding layers of fulfillment and joy. Now, when you share these passions or speak enthusiastically about your latest achievements and adventures, you're not just sharing activities. You're revealing a vibrant, self-sustained existence. To a partner or someone you hope will miss you, this independence and joy in life make you incredibly attractive and intriguing. They see a person who is not only complete, but thriving with or without them. This doesn't mean you overlook their importance in your life or treat them with indifference. Rather, it's about striking a delicate balance, valuing their presence while not being utterly dependent on them for your happiness. For example, while you might spend your weekends hiking with friends or attending workshops that spark your curiosity, you also make time to connect with them, share your experiences, and create new memories together. This approach shows that while your life is rich and satisfying on its own, their company adds a unique and valued dimension to it. By consistently engaging in and sharing your personal growth and happiness, you naturally become someone they think about when you're not around. They start to miss the laughter, the insights, and the energy you bring into their lives. They yearn to be part of your adventures again, not because they need to be, but because they choose to be. This is the essence of a meaningful connection influenced by Stoic ideals, where two complete individuals come together, enhancing each other's lives without dependency. Number 10, keep the spark alive. In the timeless teachings of Stoicism, we find guidance on maintaining a vigorous and vibrant relationship. It's not just about staying together, but thriving together. Keeping the spark alive is essential in any partnership to avoid the dullness of complacency and the staleness of routine. The Stoic approach would have you engage in creative and thoughtful ways to surprise and delight your partner, not as a transaction, but as a genuine expression of your affection and values. For example, you come up with a spontaneous adventure, perhaps a surprise visit to a place you both love, or an unplanned activity that you both enjoy. It doesn't have to be grand. Even a handwritten note expressing your thoughts or a simple gesture that shows you pay attention to the small things can make a big impact. Such actions speak volumes, demonstrating your commitment and love in the purest Stoic sense. Actions over words, consistent and true. Communication, a cornerstone of any strong relationship, must be open and filled with meaningful conversations. Discuss your dreams, your challenges, and your progress in personal virtues. This not only deepens your bond, but also aligns with the Stoic practice of self-examination and mutual growth. Regularly planning date nights or special outings is another way to keep the connection fresh. These moments are opportunities to create new memories and rekindle the joy of your early days together. Whether it's trying out a new restaurant, attending a concert, or simply walking in a park, the key is to be fully present. Cherish these times, for they are precious in building a foundation that withstands the test of time. By consistently nurturing your relationship and making each other feel valued and cherished, you align with the Stoic ideal of mutual respect and virtue. In doing so, you ensure that the desire to be together not only remains, but grows stronger with each passing day. Through these efforts, you make yourself unforgettable, and your partner is naturally drawn to miss you when apart. Not out of dependency, but due to the depth of the unique bond you share. Number 11. Maintain a positive mindset. Maintaining a positive attitude and outlook on life is a key principle in Stoicism and can have a profound impact on how others perceive and miss you. Positivity is contagious. It radiates from you and affects everyone you encounter. When you approach life with optimism and enthusiasm, you become a source of light and joy for others, making your presence memorable and impactful. Even during challenging times, try to find the silver lining and focus on the good, rather than dwelling on the negative. This doesn't mean ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. Instead, it's about acknowledging difficulties while choosing to focus on solutions and the potential for positive outcomes. For instance, if you face a setback at work, you might think, "This is an opportunity to learn and improve my skills," rather than, "This is a disaster." Your positive energy will draw people towards you and make them miss your uplifting presence when you're not around. People are naturally attracted to those who make them feel good, who inspire them to see the world in a brighter light. When you're the person who consistently brings positivity into their lives, they'll miss you when you're not there. A smile is often the simplest yet most powerful way to brighten someone's day and leave them longing for more of your infectious positivity. Smiling not only makes you feel better, but it also has a ripple effect on those around you. When you smile at someone, it can lift their spirits and create a moment of connection. Over time, these small acts of positivity build up, creating a strong impression of you as someone who brings joy and light into their lives. Incorporating Stoicism into this approach, remember that your attitude is within your control. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By choosing to maintain a positive outlook, you embody this Stoic wisdom and become a beacon of resilience and hope for those around you. In summary, Maintaining a positive attitude and outlook on life not only enhances your own well-being, but also makes you an attractive and memorable presence to others. By consistently radiating positivity, even in the face of challenges, you'll draw people towards you and make them miss you when you're not around. Embrace this rule with a smile and an optimistic heart, and watch how it transforms your relationships and the way others perceive you. Number 12, create shared experiences. Creating shared experiences is essential if you want her to miss you. This concept isn't just about spending time together. It's about building lasting memories that she will cherish and think about when you're not around. Let's dive deeper into how this aligns with Stoic principles and can make her yearn for your presence. In Stoicism, the idea of living in the present moment and appreciating what you have now is vital. By creating shared experiences, you're not only living fully in the moment, but also building a tapestry of memories that strengthen your bond. When you engage in activities together, whether it's traveling to new destinations, trying out new hobbies, or simply enjoying quality time, you're making the most of the present. These moments become the fabric of your relationship, making it more meaningful and memorable. For instance, imagine you and your partner decide to take a spontaneous weekend trip to a nearby town. You explore the local culture, try new foods, and have deep conversations about life and your future. These experiences are unique to your relationship and become special memories that she will think about when you're apart. She'll remember the joy, laughter, and connection you shared, making her long for more of those moments with you. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and to find joy in the simple things. By prioritizing meaningful experiences, you show her that you value your time together and are intentional about making it memorable. These shared moments are not just about having fun, they are about building a deeper connection that she will miss when you're not there. So, make it a point to create and cherish these experiences. They don't always have to be grand gestures. Sometimes, the simplest moments can be the most impactful. A quiet evening at home, talking about your dreams and aspirations, can be just as memorable as a trip to a far-off place. The key is to be present, engage fully, and make the most of every moment together. By focusing on creating shared experiences, you foster a deeper bond that makes it hard for her to forget you. These cherished memories will linger in her mind, making her long for your company and the next adventure you'll embark on together. So, embrace the Stoic principle of living in the moment and create meaningful experiences that leave a lasting impression, ensuring that she always misses you and looks forward to the time you'll spend together again. That wraps up our exploration of 12 powerful strategies to make a woman miss you, deeply rooted in the wisdom of Stoic philosophy. We've journeyed through the importance of creating space, maintaining an air of mystery, and valuing personal growth, all to build a connection that not only lasts, but deepens with time. Keep in mind, these approaches aim to enrich your life and foster authentic connections, rather than manipulate others. If you found these insights valuable, don't forget to hit that like button. It helps more than you might think. Also, subscribe to our channel for more content like this. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences, so please leave a comment below. Have you tried any of these strategies? What was the outcome? Don't miss out on our other videos displayed on the screen right now. Click through to continue discovering ways to enrich your relationships and personal life with the enduring wisdom of Stoicism. Thank you for watching, and remember, cultivate your inner strength, cherish your connections, and keep striving for a meaningful and virtuous life. See you in the next video.